Junior takes the videotape.
I don't know, Adam. How the hell would I know?
All right, Dixie, don't get all worked up. You'll have another attack.
That's brilliant, Adam. You just tell me to calm down when Junior's
Dixie,
missing. That's
please.
intelligent.
Please don't do this. He's my son, too.
Were you two fighting about the tape?
We were fighting about everything.
Well, if he heard you, if he decided to check it out.
If he saw the tape... That's not... He wasn't meant to see the tape. He was only meant to see it if something happened to me. If he saw it, if he heard me... We have to find him.
Well, it's certainly good to see you. Is everything all right? Obviously not. You want to talk about it? No? Okay. That's fine. Let me ask you something. Do your parents know you're here? Okay. Tell you what, why don't you sit down and relax, okay? Just chill out. I'm gonna call your mom and tell her she doesn't have to worry.
No! No! You can't call my mom.
Come on, relax, kiddo. It's not like I'm ratting you out to the principal, is it? I don't rat out any of my friends to anybody. And you and me have been friends a long time, haven't we? I mean, after all, you did used to live in this house, didn't you? You and Jamie and me and your mom. All for one and one for all, right? Speaking of which, do you really think it'd be fair for us to let your mom sit at home and worry herself to death when we could let her off the hook with one quick phone call? You know and I know that you can take care of yourself, but see, moms don't care. It doesn't matter whether you're 5 or 55, they're always gonna love you just the same as if you were a little baby. There's not a blessed thing you can do about it. I know that might seem like a royal pain right now, but trust me, it's a blessing. Having a woman like your mother love you that much. So what do you say, What do you say I get on the horn, call your mom and let her know that her one and only fair-haired child is all right? All right? Okay. After that, we can shoot some stick, and you can tell me what's got you so down.
Hello?
Dixie, guess who stopped in for a visit?
Is Junior there with you?
Yep. We're just two guys sitting around rapping.
Thank God. Thank God. Is he all right?
He seems a little shaken up, but other than that, he seems okay. I figured you'd be worried.
You have no idea how relieved I am. Thank you so much for being there.
No problem. No problem at all. Tell you what, I think Junior and I are gonna hang here for a while. Play some ping pong. And I'll drop him off later. When he's ready to come home.
Oh, Ted, that's really sweet of you, but we've imposed on you enough. Adam and I will be right over to pick him up, okay?
I don't think he's ready.
I need to talk to him. We'll be right over.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
I'll drive.
No, actually, I'm sorry. I think it would be better if you stay here. Junior's probably feeling overwhelmed as it is. You understand, right?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Let's go. Oh, Liza.
Hi. Any news? Anything?
Yes. Junior's at Ted's house.
Oh, thank God.
We were on our way out.
Does anybody have any idea why you ran away?
Now is not the time for an in-depth interview, Liza. Excuse me.
Bless you for caring. I'll fill you in later.
Yeah. Well, all's well that ends well. Or is it?
I'm sorry?
Well, a kid just doesn't run away for no reason, and Adam and Dixie were very upset.
Yeah. Well, who wouldn't be?
Actually, yeah, you're right. You know, I was thinking maybe I could help them if I knew what was wrong.
Here you go. No grape soda on the house. You know, you just reminded me of something. I ran away from home during the winter once. I was so fired up to teach my parents a lesson, I forgot to put on my boots. Ran out in the snow and my sneakers almost froze my toes solid.
Why'd you run away?
I forgot. That's one of the good things about getting older, you know? You can't remember all the times you messed up.
I didn't mess up.
Why'd you leave home?
I remembered the spare key you left under the planter
Yeah?
on the back porch.
You thought you'd check and see if it was still there? That's all right, pal. You can use that key anytime you want. You know that. And nobody knows better than me. Sometimes you just gotta get away from whatever. Why don't you tell me what's bothering you? I promise you, no matter what it is, it'll stay between the two of us.
My mom and dad were fighting.
You do that a lot?
Yeah. But this time it was different.
Well, it must have been something big get you to leave home. Something scared you. Maybe it wouldn't be so scary if you talked about it. There's nothing here you have to be frightened of.
It's about my mom.
Dixie? What about her?
All My Children will be back in a moment here on ABC.
Junior? Go on. What's so wrong with your mother that you can't talk about it? That's probably her right now. I'll tell you what, you just sit tight.
Hi. Is Junior inside?
Come on in.
So you all right?
Well, did you scare the wits out of your mother and me? That's all right. That doesn't matter. What matters is that you know that when something goes wrong, anything goes wrong, then, well, we have to work it out together. We may not always be together, but we're still a family.
Adam, why don't we work this out at home, okay?
Okay. Mom and I may not have, may have differences about certain things, son, but there's one thing we agree on. We love you. We love you very, very, very much. Okay? We're here for you. No matter, I don't want you ever to feel for a single moment that you're alone.
Why don't we go home, okay? And then I will answer all of your questions there. There's nothing to be scared about, okay? Come on. Come on, let's go. Here, take your coat. Come on.
I'm not ready.
Can I meet you at the car?
Yeah. Sure. Here we go. Come on, dredge this up. It's so cold out there. There we go.
I'm so sorry that you got caught in the middle of this.
Don't be silly. I love that boy. I just wish I could have done more. You wouldn't tell me what's going on?
No, not now. Maybe somewhere down the road a ways, okay?
It's your call.
Good night.
Good night.
mean, Dixie must be in some trouble for nobody to want to talk about it. Why not?
Why do you care?
Well, I could spend all night painting you a picture, but let's just suffice it to say that I feel like it's my karmic mission to recenter Tad and Dixie on the wheel of life, since I'm pretty much the one who knocked him off of it to begin with.
Excuse me. Chandler residence? Yeah. One moment. It's your station's news director.
Oh. Thanks. Victor. Yes. No. I asked permission from the DA's office. Well, I wanted to take a camera crew down there, do a live feed, you know, a one-on-one interview with Ryan Lavery. No, I hired him, Victor. I think I want everybody to know that the station stands behind him 100%. Right. Well, look, why don't you just pull some file footage and you and I can have a meeting in the morning. Okay. Thanks. News never sleeps.
Mind if I ask you a question?
I will be as forthcoming as you were with me.
About this Lavery guy.
Liza, what are you still doing here?
I just wanted to make sure Junior was all right.
He's fine. You needn't have bothered.
It was no bother. Did you find out what happened?
We need to sit down as a family and talk this out.
Well, I'm glad you're all home safe. Miss Colby, I'll walk you to your car.
Oh, no, that's not necessary.
No, I insist.
Liza, please. I'll call you later.
All right. Glad you're okay, buddy.
Adam, I need to talk to Junior alone for a little while.
Yeah, I'll be in my study. Junior. Remember, I love you.
It's not fair.
I know, you're so right. It's not fair. I wish that I could tell you that some things in life are fair, but sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. That everything isn't fair and there's nothing that we can do about it.
Why not?
Honey, I don't know. Maybe God just doesn't want us to have all the answers here on earth, you know? Maybe he just wants us to take certain things on faith. And hold out and wait until the answers are revealed to us. Okay?
Mommy, I don't want you to die. Die, Mommy. You can't.
Oh, sweetie, don't say that. Don't even think that.
I saw the tape. You said that you were sick, but you didn't want to tell me because you thought I'd worry. You said that if I saw it, if I was watching it, that I would already know that you were in heaven. And I know what that means. It means that you're dying.
Okay, Junior. Let's see what's got you so freaked out, shall we? What was that? Liza?
Yeah, Dad, it's me. Let me in.
What's going on? Chandler Enterprises go belly up?
No. Can you belly references, shall we? I need to use your bathroom.
That's why you came over here.
No. I have news. It's gonna knock your socks off.
No, wait a minute. You can't just, like, come in here and then drop a bombshell like that and go running off to the bathroom.
Yeah, well, you've never been pregnant.
That's a fair statement.
Okay, look, I knew I told you I would mind my business and I wanted to respect that and all that, but I finally figured it out and I can't not tell you.
You can't not tell me what?
Well, I know what's going on with Dixie. I know her secret. Okay?
Liza! I sincerely hope this is some temporary side effect of your pregnancy, because this Dixie thing is becoming an obsession with you. You know that, right? No, I'm not. It's like you've gone hard of hearing, you know? Or you're delusional from some hormone spike. Please try and understand this once and for all. Dixie and I are through.
Are you done?
Yes.
Dixie's been keeping a secret.
No.
What?
I don't care. If she's got a secret, it's her secret. It belongs to her. It's got nothing to do with me.
Now, wait a second.
am out
I
of her
have the
life for
floor.
good.
You be quiet and you listen.
Me be quiet?
I figured out that there was something going on with Dixie, and I know what it is, and I can prove it.
I am
now
serious. No. This is... Listen to me. Please listen to me, okay? If Dixie has got some secret, it's none of my business. It's none of your business. So just keep your rapier-like investigative skills to yourself, you know? Use them someplace where they're needed, like at the station.
Dad, I know this is gonna hurt you, but you need to know the truth. She is very sick. Dixie is very, very sick.
I am so sorry that you saw that tape. I never should have made it. It was too soon for anything like that.
On the tape, it said you were sick, and Dad told me you were sick, and said that you might not get well.
I know he said that, and he shouldn't have. He got you all upset for no reason.
But why would he tell me something like that if it wasn't true?
I'm not saying that your father's a liar. It's just, he means well.
Mom, I'm not a baby anymore. I know what's going on. But, I mean, why can't you just tell me?
You're right. You're right. I should tell you the whole deal.
That you're sick? And that you're gonna die?
No, that I am sick. I am sick. But I am going to get better. I made that tape because there's just, well, the tiniest little infinitesimal chance that I might not make it. But I am gonna make it, okay? I promise you that.
No, you can't promise that. Only God can.
You're right. You're right about that, but I've been talking to God a lot lately, and I've been asking him for a lot of help. I've been pestering him quite a bit, and he wants me to get off his back, you know? Honey, look at me. Come on, look at me. Look at me. I love you more than anything in this entire world, in this universe, in all of the galaxies, known or unknown. There is no better reason for me to get better than my desire to keep looking into this beautiful face that I am looking at right now. I want to live. Plus, I have the best doctor that I could possibly get. But most important for you to know is that I'm going to use every ounce of my willpower to get better. I'm using everything I have within me to kick this thing out of my body so that I can be here with you. Do you believe me?
Is Dr. Joe taking care of you?
No, his name is Dr. Hayward, and he is very, very good. And he promises me that I'm gonna get better, and I believe him. He's made people much, much sicker than I am get well. Okay? So there's nothing for you to worry about. Okay?
Okay.
You don't sound okay.
I'm just a little scared, I guess.
I'm scared too. You're being so brave. It makes me feel so much braver. You know, you're right. You're not a little boy anymore.
Mom? Who are you calling?
I'm calling somebody who can put all of your fears to rest.
As soon as I got your message, what's going on? You don't sound like you have shortness of breath. Are you in any pain?
No, not physically. It's my son.
Oh, I see. Is there someplace else that you'd like to talk, or?
No, we can talk right here. My son knows that I'm ill. And, I was trying to explain to him how I think I'm not gonna die. Then it occurred to me that, you could explain that much better than I could. So, would you mind telling my son how you're gonna fix me all up?
I'd be happy to.
Can you really fix my mom?
You're darn right I can. And I will.
We'll hold you to that, Doctor.
Oh, give me a break. That's ridiculous. Dixie was here not too long ago. She was fine. She didn't even have the sniffles.
Look, whatever it is, it's serious.
All right, whatever. What's your point? You're gonna come barging in here in the middle of the night, try to scare me half to death by announcing that Dixie is deathly ill, and you can't even give me a name for this mystery illness?
No, I can't give you a name.
Do you know why? Because there is no illness, which leads us to the question, why are you doing this?
You know, if you would just take this seriously and you would listen to me.
I don't
really.
have to listen to you because I went through it myself not too long ago. The day that we saw Dixie go into Hayward's office. You thought something was up, I thought something was up. So I asked her, are you sick? She said, no, I'm not sick. Of course, I didn't believe her, so I even coerced Jake into going through her records. You know what he found? An anxiety attack.
Well, she lied. I confronted her about that very same thing, and she told me I was getting into her business and to butt out.
Awesome, you're 2 for 2. When are you gonna get the message? What do you need? Divine words on a stone tablet? It was an anxiety attack. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else.
You want to tell me why David Hayward, world-renowned cardiologist, is still treating her?
He told you that.
No, he didn't tell me that. But when I told David that Junior was missing, he wondered how she was taking it. I said, well, you know, understandably, she's very upset. He dropped everything. He practically pushed me out the door so he could run to her side.
He said he was gonna go see Dixie?
No, he didn't say that, but I would bet the station that's exactly where he went. All you have to do is believe me, and you need to check this out.
No, Liza, I'm not sticking my nose in where it doesn't belong. I'm telling you, Dixie was just here. She looked fine, she sounded fine, she acted just fine.
You know what? She's not fine.
Why can't you leave it alone?
Why, I can't.
Why are you meddling in my life?
Because this is my fault.
No, it's not.
Tad, if I hadn't come between the two of you all those years ago, You'd still be together. You'd still be married. You'd still be happy.
Honey, with all due respect, get over it, okay? I have gotten over it. Dixie's gotten over it. Everybody has except you. Fact is, Dixie and I are just plain over.
Nobody would have to get over anything if it wasn't for me.
That was years ago. If it makes you feel better, Dixie and I tried to take another shot at it not too long ago. You know, we missed. That had nothing to do with you. It was just me and Dixie, one-on-one. She called it quits permanently. So do us all a favor. Go home. The game is over.
Tell you, I don't get you. I mean, you love her. She's your life. Are you just stubborn, or can you just turn your feelings on and off just
Liza,
like that?
this has got nothing to do with my
The
kid.
hell it doesn't.
What do you want me to say, huh? What do you want to hear? That I love her? Okay, fine, Liza. I still love her. As much as I ever did, maybe even more. And I sure as hell wish I didn't, because she's made it perfectly clear that she doesn't want me in her life, and it's killing me. Can't you see that?
Now, your mom has a condition known as pericarditis. Now, what that is that the lining of the heart, that's this part right here, it becomes inflamed or swollen, okay? Now, she could have shortness of breath, or her heart might flutter a bit. That can be very serious, but it's also treatable. That's why I'm making sure that your mother's on certain medications that can help to alleviate the inflammation, the swelling. Do you understand that so far?
Yeah, it's kind of like when I sprained my ankle. Got all big and swollen. We had to take a couple aspirin to take the swelling down.
Smart kid.
Amazing.
Now, the one thing about this condition is that you can't control it. The only thing you can do is monitor it very closely, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
It's not curable?
Oh, no, it's curable, and I'm going to cure it. Now, the people here will tell you that I'm really not much on bragging, but I happen to be the best heart doctor in this country. And I am on top of this thing, Junior. Okay? I'm keeping very close tabs on your mom. I've performed heart transplants and all forms of open heart surgery, and I've made a lot of people well. And I'm going to tell you what I've told your mom. Nobody dies on me.
Really?
You can take that to the bank.
I believe you.
Good kid.
I'm so glad that you understand. Oh, thank you so much.
As I said, I'm happy to. Here, why don't you hold on to this? Who knows, maybe someday you'll be a heart doctor just like me.
Thanks. Except, I still don't understand why you made that tape.
Oh, you know how I'm always sort of buying birthday and Christmas presents, ahead of time? Well, I was getting way, way ahead of myself. I'm so sorry I scared you. Why don't, you give me the tape, and then I'll erase it right now, okay?
Okay, it's in my backpack.
Okay, where's your backpack?
Oh, nuts, I left it at Tad's.
Oh, okay. Are you sure? Okay, well, maybe I should go get that then, right now. Adam, you're gonna be here, right?
Yes, of course.
All right, Dr. Hayward, thank you so much for coming. Baby, are you gonna be all right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll see you soon. Oh, Braden, hi. I could use your help.
Yeah, you got it. What's up?
Come with me.
Junior, I'd like to talk to your mommy's doctor alone for just a moment. Why don't you have Lucretia make us a plate of sandwiches? I bet you're hungry after your adventure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goodbye, Dr. Hayward.
It's a pleasure meeting you, Adam, Junior.
Be with you in just a few minutes, son.
What now? Would you like me to draw your very own picture?
Don't think for a minute that I don't care about Dixie. I could just shut her out of my life like some light switch that I turn on and off. Pure and simple fact is I can't go more than 2 minutes without thinking about her. I adore the woman. I'm always going to adore her. Now, the amazing thing, when I really thought we had a chance, you know, shot at a life together, I was so hopeful. I crawled right out on that limb all by myself. Dixie cut it off and threw it in my face. No hope, no life, no chance.
I'm really sorry.
Well, if that's the case, then why can't you just leave me alone, honey? Why do you constantly have to bring up her name? Why do you insist on forcing me through more of that pain? It's like torture. You know, Jake's gotten it through his skull. Why can't you?
I didn't know that what I was doing was hurting you. Please forgive me.
I leave you to comfort my son. But your services are no longer required. I'll see to it Miss Cooney has the best care possible.
She already has that, Adam.
There's a clinic in Geneva. I'll have one of their specialists flown over.
Ah, yes, the Luxburg-Heilmann Clinic. It's a fine practice. In fact, they've flown me over there several times to consult on some of their more difficult cases.
Bully for you. You're off this one.
That's not up to you.
Stay away from my family, Hayward.
Careful, Adam. Your pressure.
My pressure's none of your concern.
You're right. My only concern right now is Dixie. And if you care about her, you'll leave me alone and let me do my job. I'm her best hope, Adam. In fact, I might be her only hope. So, if you know what's best for you, and Liza, you should back off.
You know, I knew that interfering would shake things up a bit, but I thought it would be for the good.
Yeah, I understand.
And you know, it's no joke, these hormones. I can be very practical, and then 1 minute...
Liza, it's okay. Forget about it, honey. I really want to.
Okay. I won't even mention, you know who.
I appreciate that. But while you're here, I looked through the tapes you sent over from the studio, and I'll have my recommendations on your desk first thing tomorrow afternoon. I think there's some good stuff over there. I think we should pursue it.
Okay. I'll take some of them back with me, and we can talk tomorrow. Are you really okay?
Yeah. I want to get out of here.
I'll come back to use your bathroom later.
Yeah, just leave a quarter. Okay. Junior? What's the story? Where did I go? Dixie?
What do you think you have on me, Hayward?
Oh, I have it, Adam. The facts are in and they're undisputable.
Well, let's hear them.
You never tell a terminal patient the worst case scenario. The will to live might go right down the drain.
Do you think I'm terminal?
Medically? No.
Why don't you save your games for someone who's never held any cards?
You know, I have to admit, Adam, of course you are the consummate, the penultimate, the without peer player in the game of life. But there might be areas on the playing field with unknown hazards. And I wouldn't feel comfortable with myself if I didn't at least warn you. Good sportsmanship and all, you know.
What are you struggling to say?
That you are never going to marry Liza Colby.
what exactly are you trying to pull?
Nothing. I was just,
Yeah, breaking and entering, I know. I saw. You
No.
might try knocking, you know.
I just came by to pick up Junior's stuff. That's all. And I didn't want to pull you out of bed in the middle of the night.
Opening doors is so taxing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How's Junior?
He's okay. He's all right. Yeah. He went to bed early, as a matter of fact.
It's been known to happen.
Yes. So I just thought I'd get his stuff, you know? His backpack. Oh, and there it is. There it is.
You looking for the videotape you brought with him?
Yes, it's his favorite.
Is it? Well, this must be it. I wonder what he likes to watch, anyway. You say we check it out.
Play it.
Why not? Don't you want to see what your son thinks is so important that he packs it when he runs away from home?
No. I think that children have certain, you know, rights, just along with adults.
What kind of rights?
Well, the right to privacy, the right to think their own thoughts.
Well, Dixie, what if that privacy leads them to do something that's a mistake? Like take drugs?
Watching a videotape is not the same as taking drugs, Tad.
How do you know? You don't know what's on the videotape. I say that a good parent guides their child. That means checking things out. Well, I'd say that the world is safe for democracy.
WRCW tape. No station logo. It's not our brand.
Liza Colby loves me. And marriage is far from an impossibility. In fact, it gets more possible by the minute.
How many times has overconfidence brought you down, Adam? It's your fatal flaw, wouldn't you say?
Stick to cardiology, Hayward. You don't know a thing about me.
Oh, watch that pressure, Adam. And remember, we spare the terminal patients from the bad news until the very end.
There's that terminal thing again. I'm beginning to see how it all fits.
How what all fits?
I always investigate all the problem areas of my life, but for that, I wouldn't have known who your parents are. Your mother is quite a woman.
You bastard. No, this is just a lame fishing expedition.
No, wrong sport. It's actually a slam dunk. After all, knowledge is power.
An original concept.
Yeah, it's as old as the world. He who owns the control of information owns everything. You see, I don't take attempted murder lightly. And the team that I sent out to investigate you after you tried to kill me gave me a profile of a most interesting criminal.
I committed no crime, and the hospital will support that.
Really? I think the key to your undoing is right here in this folder.
You really are scum, Adam.
Well-informed scum.
You make trouble for me, and you'll lose what you value most.
You're overmatched, Hayward. Poor thing.
Well, so much for our mystery tape. That was rather anticlimactic. Got some good news for you, though. You don't have to worry about Liza anymore.
I haven't been.
Well, maybe you should be, because she was trying to convince me that you were ill. I told her to cease and desist.
Cease and desist?
Yeah, she was trying to scrounge up some proof to back up her theory. I told her I wasn't interested because you've got a life of your own.
Well, you think she'd have enough to worry about what with carrying Jake's baby and all?
Yeah, you'd think. Which reminds me, I was supposed to meet Jake 10 minutes ago at the hospital. I gotta get out of here.
Oh. Would you mind if I stayed here a few minutes just to make some quick calls?
No, knock yourself out. Just do me a favor when you leave. Slam the door.
Sure thing. Thanks for Junior's stuff.
Anytime. Any luck?
Ted didn't see you come in here, did he?
No, I was waiting outside in the car until he left. So what happened? Did he catch you? Did you find the tape?
Well, yes and no. I mean, I don't think he really bought my excuse for being here, and he gave me the tape that Junior supposedly brought over, but it wasn't the right one. I've got to find the tape before all hell breaks loose.
Well, at least Tad hasn't seen it yet.
Thank goodness for small favors here.
Dixie, Ted, Jamie Jr. at Highwater Falls.
There's a cave behind those falls.
Yeah, very romantic, I'm sure. Tripping down memory lane won't help us find your last will and testament.
Look, Wendy, I don't care if you were abducted by aliens and you're calling from the mothership. Your contract states that if you miss 2 consecutive broadcast periods without prior authorization, you're out on your keister. Keister, look it up. Bottom line, you are not in this station, in makeup, ready to go in 1 hour. You can just file your unemployment claim. I'm so sorry. What is this? Let's see. Oh, come back. I'm busy.
This can't wait. It's about Adam.
I need to hear what you have to say.
Not unless you want to save your life before it's too late.
David, how can a premier cardiologist, who is matinee idle handsome, by the way, and who has steady hands, be such a horse's rear end?
You're wrong.
Oh, I'm wrong. Great. I love being told I'm wrong.
About Adam. Your loyalty is wildly misplaced. You've got to listen to me.
No, I don't have to listen to you. You know how I despise any attempts to force me into saying something a certain way or doing something or acting certain. You know what? Go peddle your hate stories to the intruder. They'll eat it up, right or wrong.
You don't understand.
I do understand. I understand Adam's eccentricities. I have made peace with his faults. Now, I'm busy. Could you please leave?
I'm telling you, you're making a very big mistake, Liza.
I'll tell you, what part of I'm busy didn't you quite understand? I'm missing a weather girl person, to be politically correct, who is going to ruin a perfectly boring news story because she's not going to show up. So unless you can explain an occluded front or a high-pressure system from the West, get out of my office.
Fine. Maybe you're right. There will be a better time.
Your mom's not back yet? Son, I'm sure you're old enough to know that your dad has some, well, irritating ways about him. Among which is my inability to admit I'm wrong. Well, get ready for a shock. Because I was wrong. I was very wrong.
About what?
About telling you about your mom's illness. That wasn't my news to tell. I should have kept my mouth shut.
But she is sick.
Yes. Yes, she is.
But she does have a terrific doctor, right?
Right. Absolutely.
Then why did you tell me?
Well, because when I was about your age, my mom was very sick, but no one told me. And then when when I found out that she was sick, well, it came as quite a shock to me. I just didn't want you to go through that. But I guess I didn't know you as well as I thought I did.
No. You don't.
Yeah, well, why don't we try to fix that? Why don't we try to get to know each other better? What do you say?
Isn't that gonna be hard if you're here and I'm in Pigeon Hollow?
Well, yeah, but you and your mom are here now, so want to give it a shot?
Yeah. Okay. That'd be cool.
Yeah, way cool.
Look, I'd better get ready for bed.
Okay.
Good night, Dad.
Yeah, good night. Come back here just a second. Would you give me a break and, we'll just forget for a minute that you're much too big to give me a goodnight kiss?
Oh, Dad.
Oh, come on. That's...
Well, I'm going up to Junior's room. I'm going to find that tape, and then I'm going home.
Well, there's no need to go to Palmer's tonight.
I'm not going to Palmer's tonight. I am going home to Pigeon Hollow.
What? For how long?
For good.
When?
As soon as I possibly can.
If you're watching this now, you know that I've passed on to another place. And heaven is just wonderful.